Hey guys, this is Cyan from Dub Academy. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make the Jai Wolf pluck. Y'all have probably heard it in his songs such as Indian Summer and Lost, and those are the two that we're going to be looking at today. I'm going to be showing y'all the final product of the sound before we actually get started. So this is from Indian Summer. And this one's from Lost. It's supposed to be sped up, but let's go ahead and get started. So I made this sound in Serum. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be adding timestamps from the original songs if you'd like to compare it in like A/B. All right, so I made this sound in Serum. So let's go ahead and get that loaded up. I just took the MIDI from Lost to do this. I also sped it up to the actual BPM of Lost. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to shape the envelope that is fitting for a pluck. Let's go ahead and try that. All right, let's add some voices. We're going to lighten up on that detune. I'm going to add another oscillator, almost the same settings. I'm going to take an octave down, but this one is going to be turned down quite a bit. All right, the next thing I'm going to add is actually just a taste thing, but I prefer it for this sound. I'm going to load up the German low pass filter and have the cutoff maxed out. Some of y'all might think like with the cutoff maxed out that won't change the sound, but since these are supposed to be modeled after analog filters, it changes the color. All right, let's go ahead and load up the effects. I'm going to start with hyperdimension and I'm going to lighten up on it. Next thing is chorus. This sound is very like modeled after like old synths, like analog, and chorus was a huge part of that, especially back in the 80s, especially if you had a synth like the Juno. Next thing is going to be delay, just for, you know, more of an ambient element since it's going to have such a sharp cut there. All right, and then reverb. Huge part of this sound. I'm going to take up that mix quite a bit, and even the decay. Alright, so if I was making just like a Serum preset, this is probably where I'd end, but the sounds I showed y'all earlier had some post-processing to it. So let's go ahead and jump into that. First thing I'm going to load up is RC20. If you don't have this plugin, I highly recommend getting it. You can rent to own it on Splice right now. Very, very amazing plugin for like a retro color, as you can see. I'm going to turn off the noise. This is the setting it just comes up with, and I'm going to ease up on the distortion. So I love what it does for the color, but you can hear that we're losing some of those high frequencies, so we need to reintroduce those. For that, I'm going to go use Fat Filter Saturn. All right, and I'm just going to load up the basic saturator preset. All right, last thing is just cleaning it up, really. Let's hear it now. And that's pretty much the sound, guys. It's a very simple, straightforward sound. It's just, you know, it's really mainly that chorus and that is giving it that sound. But yeah, you know, you can tweak this sound ever so slightly to make it your own. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please like and subscribe. We're going to be coming out with more videos like this every week. And thank y'all very much. I also want to be able to tell you guys about this free pack we're giving out called Dreamers. It is very suited for this type of music, but it's also suited for genres such as like future pop, electro pop, future bass, and even bedroom pop. So check for a link down in the description. Go check it out and see you guys next week.